In this video, let us clear your geography misconceptions. Great Britain and the United Kingdom are not the same. Holland and the Netherlands are divided into 12 provinces. The Statue of Liberty is in New York, not part of New Jersey. The capital of the United Arab Emirates is Abu Dhabi. Turkey's capital is Ankara. Brazil's capital is Brasilia. Canada's capital is Ottawa. Florida is not the southernmost state of the United States, but Hawaii is further south than any other state. Puerto Rico is an island in the Caribbean Sea, not a country on its own. Bali is an island in a province of Indonesia. Greenland is often 3 or 4 times smaller than Africa, while in reality it is closer to 14 times smaller. Texas is not the largest state in the United States, but Alaska is larger than Texas. There are 9 time zones on Antarctica. There are 50 countries recognized as a country by 98 UN member states. The World Health Organization also counts Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, and Turkmenistan as Europe, meaning Europe has 54 countries. Penguins do not live in the North Pole, as they live only in the South Pole and would never meet unless in a zoo. Colombia is almost twice the size of France. The Mississippi River is 38 miles larger than the Missouri River. The Canary Islands are a politically seen part of Spain, despite being located next to Morocco. The United States borders more than just Mexico and Canada, with parts of the country next to the Bahamas, Cuba, and Russia. Overseas borders are more than Mexico and Canada, and the Detroit-Windsor border tunnel connects Detroit, Michigan to Windsor, Ontario. Deserts are known to be dry and sandy, but, snow can occur in the Sahara and Gobi regions. Australia receives more snow than the Swiss Alps. Most regions on Earth receive some rain. Antarctica's dry valleys receive no rain or snow, having been under European rule for about 2 million years. You might think Africa is the largest continent in the world, but actually it's Asia. Africa has a size of around 30 million square kilometers, while Asia occupies around 44 million or 30% of the world's land area. At the end of the 19th century, every country in Africa was under European rule, but Ethiopia managed to stave off lasting European rule. New Zealand is not as close to Australia as many think, with a distance of around 2,000 kilometers. London is closer to Russia than New Zealand to Australia. Madagascar is often mistaken for a wild land with no humans. Oceans account for half of the oxygen we breathe, and not all islands are natural. The Maldives is considered beautiful, but some are human-made to protect against climate change. The US dollar is not only used in the US but also in Ecuador. Contrary to popular belief, Mandarin Chinese is the most widely spoken language, with 1.140 billion native speakers, while English has 1.51 billion. The Earth is not a perfect sphere but an irregularly shaped ellipsoid. These facts highlight the importance of understanding geography and the role of oceans in our lives. Many people believe that Canada is the largest country, but this is not accurate. Mexico is often believed to be the south of the United States, but there are 11 U.S. states more south than the northernmost point of Mexico. Egypt is an African country, but it is also part of Asia. Afghanistan and Pakistan are not in the Middle East, and Iran is the easternmost country. The Dead Sea is a saltwater lake, not a sea, as landlocked countries like Bolivia and Paraguay have navigable rivers and ports on international waterways. Russia is larger than Africa, but it actually has a size of around 17.1 million square kilometers. All world maps think otherwise. Switzerland's capital is Bern. Australia's capital is Sydney. China is a massive country with several time zones. Brazil is larger than the continental United States. Alaska is too big, and Africa is not the driest continent, but Antarctica. Norway has the second longest coastline behind Canada, and many people assume it is the USA, China, or Russia. Norway's coastline is 1,000 kilometers long. English is not the most spoken language, but Spanish is the second most spoken. Florida is not the closest state to Africa, but Maine is 1,000 miles closer. The pyramids of Giza are located next to Cairo and are easier to visit than many people think. The largest pyramid, looking at volume, is not in Egypt, but in Mexico.
Know you've been a good friend.
These 50 geography facts most people get wrong. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe.